Are you ready to become your best self? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers valuable lessons to revolutionize your life and handle daily challenges with balance and calm. We're not talking about radical changes, but subtle adjustments that make a significant impact over time. By incorporating Stoic principles, you can cultivate a stronger mindset, find inner peace, and live with more intention. If you are committed to becoming your best self, comment below, "I am evolving to my best version." This not only strengthens your commitment, but also motivates others to follow the same path. Renowned Stoic thinkers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius left us wisdom that remains relevant today. In this guide, we'll explore 8 practical Stoic lessons to help you become more resilient and wise. Each lesson is a key tool for personal growth. By following these lessons, you'll not only improve your life but also inspire others. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. Let's journey together towards personal excellence. 1. Be resilient in adversity. Imagine being able to face any challenge with confidence and serenity, knowing that each obstacle is an opportunity for growth. This is what the great Stoic masters like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius taught us. True strength comes from within, from our ability to endure and thrive in the face of difficulties. Let's get straight to the point. Life is not easy. We all face problems, big or small. But the secret to becoming your best version lies in how you handle these adversities. The Stoics believed that it is not the events themselves that affect us, but the way we interpret them. Epictetus said, "It's not the things that disturb us, but our opinion about them." This means that we have the power to choose how to react to any situation. If you happen to be in the midst of a storm, with strong winds and torrential rain, you can either let yourself be carried away by fear and despair, or you can choose to stand firm, knowing that the storm will pass and that you will emerge stronger on the other side. This is the essence of Stoic resilience. Marcus Aurelius, the great emperor-philosopher, faced wars, plagues, and betrayals during his reign, yet he maintained an attitude of serenity and inner strength. Resilience begins with acceptance. Accepting that adversities are a natural part of life frees us from frustration and despair. Instead of resisting or lamenting, we welcome challenges as opportunities for growth. Each obstacle is a chance to practice virtue, strengthen our character, and get closer to our best version. And it's not just about surviving the challenges, but flourishing because of them. Every adversity overcome strengthens our courage, wisdom, and self-confidence. Think about all the times you have overcome something difficult. Each of these experiences shaped you and made you stronger. Resilience is about using these moments to grow and transform. Stoic resilience is an art form. It is the ability to transform suffering into wisdom, weakness into strength, and adversity into opportunity. Adopting this mindset not only helps you overcome life's challenges, but also transforms you into a stronger, wiser, and more resilient version of yourself. Face each obstacle with courage and determination, knowing that each difficulty is an opportunity to become even better. This is the essence of Stoic resilience, transforming adversities into springboards for success and personal fulfillment. 2. Maintain calm under pressure. Reflect on the last time you felt completely overwhelmed. Perhaps it was a situation at work, a family problem, or a moment when everything seemed to be spiraling out of control. Now, imagine having the ability to face these moments with serenity and clarity, maintaining control over your emotions and actions. This is the true essence of maintaining calm under pressure. Life is unpredictable and full of challenges. We all face stressful situations that can destabilize us, but it is in these moments that we have the opportunity to show our true strength. The Stoics teach us that the way we respond to adversity defines who we are. Maintaining calm does not mean ignoring problems, but rather facing them with a clear mind and a tranquil heart. When we are under pressure, it is easy to be overwhelmed by fear and anxiety. However, maintaining calm means recognizing these feelings without letting them take control. Think of an experienced sailor navigating through a storm. He knows that panic will not help the situation. Instead, he maintains his composure, trusts his skills, and faces the storm with determination. Similarly, when facing high-pressure moments, we must maintain mental clarity and confidence in our abilities. Another crucial aspect of maintaining calm is perspective. Often, situations seem scarier than they really are. When we are in the midst of a crisis, everything can seem insurmountable. However, By taking a step back and looking at the situation from a broader perspective, we often realize that we have the ability to overcome the challenge. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. By changing our perspective, we can find calm even in the most stressful situations. Maintaining calm under pressure is not an innate skill, but a choice we make repeatedly. Each challenge is an opportunity to practice this choice. By facing each situation with a tranquil mind and a brave heart, you not only overcome obstacles but also strengthen and grow. Life will always test us, but it is our response to these tests that defines our character. By maintaining calm under pressure, you become an example of resilience and strength, inspiring others to also find their own serenity. Adopt this mindset and transform each challenge into an opportunity to show your true strength. 3. Embrace change. Life is in constant flux, and the ability to accept and adapt to change is what allows us to grow and thrive. The Stoics believed that change is a natural part of existence, and that resisting it is futile and counterproductive. Think of a tree in autumn. As the seasons change, its leaves fall, and it prepares for winter. The tree does not resist change. It adapts and strengthens itself, knowing that spring will bring new leaves and renewal. Similarly, we can learn to see change as an opportunity for renewal and growth, rather than something to be feared. Let's start by recognizing that change is inevitable. Everything around us is in constant transformation: our bodies, our relationships, our jobs, and even the society in which we live. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Change is the nature of things." He reminds us that change is a universal constant, something we should expect and accept. Accepting change begins with mindset. Often, we fear the unknown and cling to what is familiar. However, resistance to change only brings suffering. Instead, we need to develop an attitude of openness and curiosity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this change? How can I grow from this experience? This type of questioning transforms fear into opportunity. Let's consider a practical example. Suppose you lost your job. This is a significant change and can be scary. However, instead of seeing it as an end, see it as a new beginning. This may be the opportunity to explore a new career, learn new skills, or even pursue an old dream. Many people find their true calling after an unexpected change, simply because they were forced out of their comfort zones. Change often forces us to confront our own limitations and fears. When we face a new and challenging situation, we are forced to grow and adapt. This process can be uncomfortable, but it is also incredibly rewarding. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This quote reminds us that we have the power to choose our response to change, and that choice defines our experience. Embracing change also means letting go of what no longer serves us. This could be a job, a relationship, or even habits. By releasing what is unnecessary, we create space for new opportunities and experiences. Seneca said, "Life is like a play. It's not how long it is, but how well it's played." This encourages us to live fully in the present and make the most of every moment, regardless of the changes around us. To embrace change, it's helpful to cultivate resilience and flexibility. Resilience allows us to quickly recover from setbacks, while flexibility enables us to adapt to new circumstances with ease. Together, these attributes empower us to navigate life's changes with grace and confidence. Another crucial part of embracing change is maintaining a positive outlook. Change can be difficult, but it can also bring many good things. Perhaps an unexpected change will lead you to meet new people, discover new interests, or even change your life for the better. Maintaining a positive and hopeful attitude can make all the difference in how we experience change. Change is an inevitable part of life, but it doesn't have to be feared. By embracing change, we accept the nature of life and allow ourselves to grow and evolve. The Stoics teach us that true wisdom and peace come from acceptance and adaptation, not resistance. By welcoming change with an open mind and a brave heart, we become the best version of ourselves, ready to face any challenge life presents us. When the next change arises in your life, welcome it with open arms. See it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and transform. Remember, you have the power to choose your response to change. Make that response one of courage, optimism, and resilience, and see how life opens up in ways you never imagined. 4. Find balance. Balance, as taught by the Stoics, is not just about evenly distributing time between work and leisure, but about finding inner harmony amid the complexities of modern life. In today's society, we are constantly bombarded by stimuli and pressures that can throw us off center. There is always one more task to complete, one more goal to achieve, one more demand to meet. This incessant cycle can lead us to a life of imbalance, where we are constantly running but never truly present. The Stoics, however, offer us a different and more sustainable perspective. Marcus Aurelius reflected on the importance of maintaining a balanced mind. He believed that inner harmony was achieved by living according to nature and reason, without being carried away by the extremes of emotions. Moderation in all things, he said. This principle of moderation is a powerful antidote to the stress and anxiety that often arise from a lack of balance. Finding balance begins with self-awareness. We need to understand our limits and recognize when we are approaching them. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking we can do everything and be everywhere at once. However, by pushing ourselves beyond our limits, we end up compromising our physical and mental health. Balance requires making conscious choices about where and how we invest our time and energy. To live in balance, it is also essential to prioritize self-care. Self-care is not a luxury but a necessity. Taking time to care for yourself, whether through physical exercise, meditation, reading, or simply relaxing, is crucial for maintaining the mind and body in harmony. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said that the body must be treated more rigorously so as not to be disobedient to the mind. This reminds us that our physical well-being is closely linked to our mental balance. Finding balance involves cultivating healthy relationships. The people around us can be a source of support or stress. Choosing to be close to people who uplift and support us is crucial. The Stoics believed in the importance of community and interpersonal relationships. By cultivating meaningful connections, we find emotional support that helps us maintain balance in times of difficulty. Balance is also reflected in how we manage our emotions. The Stoics teach us not to be dominated by our emotions, but to recognize them and manage them in a healthy way. Anger, sadness, and joy are natural parts of the human experience, but we should not allow them to lead us to extremes. Finding emotional balance means accepting our emotions without fully identifying with them. Another important aspect is simplicity. Often imbalance arises from excessive complexity. Simplifying life by eliminating the unnecessary, organizing our space and our time, can bring a sense of peace and clarity. As the Stoics believed, true happiness does not come from the accumulation of material things, but from the simplicity and tranquility of a well-lived life. Finding balance is an ongoing process. It's not something we achieve once and for all, but a daily practice. It requires constant attention and adjustments over time. By committing ourselves to the pursuit of balance, we cultivate a life of harmony and satisfaction, aligned with our deepest values and purposes. Balance is the heart of a stoic and fulfilled life. By finding this inner harmony, we not only face life's challenges more effectively, but also find a lasting peace that sustains us in all situations. Adopt balance as a central principle in your life and discover the transformative power of this practice. 5. Find inner freedom. Finding inner freedom is one of the most profound and transformative lessons of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius, the great emperor-philosopher, said, "True happiness is in making good use of our own thoughts." This statement leads us to a crucial understanding. True freedom does not depend on external circumstances, but on how we choose to react to them. Think about how many times you have felt trapped by situations beyond your control, a demanding boss, chaotic traffic, or even a family argument. Stoicism teaches us that, although we cannot control these events, we can control our responses to them. And it is in this choice that our true freedom lies. Imagine being in the midst of chaos, but managing to maintain calm and mental clarity. This is the essence of inner freedom. It's not about being indifferent to challenges, but about approaching them with a serene and balanced mind. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Therefore, by cultivating positive and productive thoughts, we can transform our life experience. To achieve this freedom, start by observing your thoughts and daily reactions. When something unpleasant happens, stop and breathe. Ask yourself, Is this under my control? If the answer is no, release the worry. Focus on what you can control, your actions, your words, and your thoughts. Each challenge is an opportunity to practice this freedom. When we face adversities with a Stoic mindset, we not only become more resilient but also wiser. Facing a difficult situation with calm and clarity not only resolves the problem more effectively, but also strengthens our character. This practice requires patience and persistence. In the beginning, you might find yourself reacting impulsively. Do not get discouraged. With each situation, you have a new chance to choose a more conscious response. Over time, this will become a habit, and inner freedom will be a natural feature of your personality. True freedom is within you. No matter how turbulent the world around you, your mind can be a refuge of peace and clarity. Marcus Aurelius and other great Stoics show us that this freedom is not only possible, but achievable through daily practice. So, start today. Make a commitment to yourself to observe your thoughts and reactions. Work on building a mindset that focuses on what you can control and releases what you cannot. By doing so, you will not only find inner freedom, but also discover an inexhaustible source of strength and serenity. 6. Live with purpose. When you have a clear purpose, each day becomes more meaningful and motivating. The Stoics believed that living according to reason was the path to a fulfilled and accomplished life. Think of a river. It constantly flows toward the ocean, regardless of the obstacles it encounters along the way. The river does not give up or change direction. It finds a way to continue its journey, always moving, always with a clear destination. This is the power of living with purpose. Having a defined purpose is like being a river, always moving forward, always with a goal in mind. Have you ever asked yourself what your purpose is? It's not an easy question, but it's crucial. Often, we are so caught up in the daily demands that we forget to ask ourselves why we are doing what we do. Take a moment now to reflect. What moves you? What makes your heart beat faster? What would you do even if no one paid you for it? Let's make this more concrete. Think of someone you admire, someone who seems to live with a clear purpose. It could be a community leader, a dedicated scientist, or even an artist who creates with passion. These people not only work, but live with a mission. They face challenges and setbacks, but their passion and purpose propel them forward. Now think about how you can apply this to your own life. What are you passionate about? It could be helping others, creating something new, solving complex problems, or teaching. Identifying your purpose is not just about finding a career. It's about understanding what makes you feel alive and fulfilled. It's about aligning your daily actions with your values and passions. Look at the life cycle of butterflies. They start as caterpillars, undergo a radical transformation inside a cocoon, and emerge as beautiful butterflies. Each stage is crucial and has a purpose. The caterpillar does not rush to become a butterfly. It goes through the necessary process to achieve its final form. Similarly, our purpose may require time and transformation. Each step we take, each challenge we face, shapes us and prepares us to fulfill our true potential. Living with purpose also means being conscious of your actions and decisions. Each choice you make should reflect your purpose. Ask yourself, does this action bring me closer to or further away from my purpose? This not only brings clarity, but also keeps you motivated and focused. Sharing your purpose with others can be incredibly powerful. When you talk about what moves you, you inspire others and create a support network. Find people who share your interests and goals. Together you can motivate and support each other, making the journey even more meaningful. Living with purpose is not about reaching a final destination, but about the continuous journey of growth and fulfillment. It's about waking up every day with the intention to do something meaningful, something that resonates with who you are at your core. And by living this way, you not only become the best version of yourself, but also inspire others to do the same. So, what are you waiting for? Start today to live with purpose. Find what moves you, align your actions with your values, and see how your life transforms. You have the power to create a life full of meaning and fulfillment. Go ahead and embrace your purpose with all your heart. 7. Face your fears. Life is full of uncertainties and challenges that can cause us fear, but it is precisely by facing these fears that we find our true strength and become our best version. What scares you? Maybe it's the fear of failure, rejection, change, or even exposing yourself to the unknown. We all have fears, and they are natural. However, what distinguishes an ordinary person from an extraordinary one is how we handle these fears. The Stoics believed that facing our fears head-on strengthens us and prepares us for any adversity. Think of a great explorer like Christopher Columbus, who ventured into unknown seas without knowing what he would find. He faced storms, uncertainties, and the vastness of the ocean, but his desire to discover and explore new lands was greater than his fears. He knew that to achieve something grand, it was necessary to face the unknown. Now, apply this to your life. Each time you face a fear, no matter how small, you become stronger and more confident. Facing your fears doesn't mean they will disappear completely, but you will learn to control them and not let them control you. It's about developing a mindset that sees fear as a challenge to be overcome, not an insurmountable obstacle. Imagine that you are afraid of public speaking. This fear may be limiting your opportunities for personal and professional growth. Facing it may seem daunting, but think about how you will feel after overcoming this challenge. The sense of accomplishment, of having overcome something that seemed impossible, is incredibly empowering. The Stoics teach us that the best way to face our fears is through action. Seneca said, "You learn to swim by swimming, to speak by speaking." This means that we should deliberately expose ourselves to situations that scare us, gradually increasing our endurance and confidence. Each small victory prepares us to face bigger challenges. Face your fears with a learning mindset. Each experience, even if it doesn't go as planned, is an opportunity for growth. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that what stands in the way becomes the way. This means that the obstacles we face are actually essential parts of our journey. They shape us and prepare us for future challenges. Consider also the importance of visualizing the worst possible scenario. This may seem counterintuitive, but by imagining the worst that could happen, we often realize that our fears are exaggerated. This exercise helps us understand that regardless of what happens, we will be able to handle the situation. Facing your fears also involves seeking support. Talking about your fears with friends, family, or a mentor can provide new perspectives and encouragement. Sometimes, the simple act of verbalizing our fears can diminish their power over us. And don't forget to celebrate your victories. Each time you face a fear, no matter how small, acknowledge your progress. Celebrating these achievements strengthens your confidence and motivates you to continue facing new challenges. Remember, facing your fears is a continuous journey. Each challenge overcome prepares you for the next, and with each step, you become a stronger, braver, and more authentic version of yourself. The Stoics teach us that true freedom and fulfillment come when we stop running from our fears and start facing them with courage and determination. The next time you feel fear, see it as an opportunity for growth. Face it head-on, learn from it, and keep moving forward. By doing so, you will discover an inner strength that you may have never imagined you possessed. You have the power to transform your fears into springboards for success and personal fulfillment. Go ahead and embrace this journey with courage and confidence. 8. Live with integrity. Integrity is not just about honesty, but about full alignment between thoughts, words, and actions. It is about being true to yourself and others in all circumstances. This internal consistency is what defines a life of virtue and purpose, and it is crucial for becoming the best version of yourself. Integrity begins with self-understanding. It is essential to know your values and principles, what really matters to you. Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." This means that our actions should reflect our deepest values. To live with integrity, we first need to identify these values and then commit to living according to them, regardless of the circumstances. Consider the oak tree. It is a symbol of strength and stability. No matter how strong the storm, the oak remains firm, rooted in its position. Similarly, a person who lives with integrity remains firm in their values, regardless of external pressures. Like the oak, this internal stability allows us to face challenges and adversities with courage and resilience. To live with integrity, it is crucial to be honest with yourself. This means recognizing your weaknesses and flaws and working to correct them. Self-honesty is the first step towards self-transformation. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on his own imperfections and strove to be a better version of himself each day. He believed that personal integrity was essential for leading with justice and wisdom. In addition to self-honesty, living with integrity involves being honest with others. This includes being transparent in your interactions and fulfilling your promises. When you say you will do something, do it. Your word should be reliable. Seneca emphasized the importance of keeping your word. A promise made must be fulfilled. Integrity is the foundation of trust and respect in any relationship. Another important aspect of integrity is consistency. This means acting according to your values, not only when it is convenient, but also when it is difficult. True integrity is tested in challenging situations. It's easy to be honest and fair when everything is going well, but it's in times of adversity that our true integrity is revealed. The Stoics teach us that we must maintain our principles even when we face pressures and temptations to act contrary. Let's think of a practical example. Imagine you are in a work situation where it is tempting to cut corners to achieve a goal more quickly. Maintaining integrity means resisting this temptation and choosing the ethical path, even if it is harder and takes longer. This choice not only strengthens your own morals, but also inspires those around you to do the same. Integrity is also linked to self-respect. When we live according to our values, we increase our sense of self-esteem and self-respect. This creates a positive cycle where integrity feeds confidence and inner strength. Marcus Aurelius believed that living a life of virtue and integrity was the path to true happiness and fulfillment. He said, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." And living with integrity is, in essence, keeping our thoughts and actions aligned with our highest principles. To live with integrity, it is also essential to practice empathy and compassion. Treating others with fairness and respect, recognizing their dignity and value, is a fundamental part of a life of integrity. This not only builds stronger and healthier relationships, but also contributes to a sense of community and harmony. Living with integrity is living according to your values and principles, being honest with yourself and others, and acting with consistency and respect. It is a daily commitment that requires self-knowledge, courage, and determination. By living with integrity, you not only become a stronger and more confident version of yourself, but also inspire those around you to do the same. Integrity is the foundation of a virtuous and full life. By embracing this Stoic lesson, you build a solid foundation to face any challenge and achieve true happiness and fulfillment. Adopting these 8 Stoic lessons will transform your life in profound and lasting ways. You will become stronger, wiser, and more balanced. Stoicism offers a clear path to becoming your best version, guiding you to live with purpose, wisdom, and gratitude. Remember, the journey is as important as the destination. Each day is an opportunity to apply these lessons, grow, and get closer to the best version of yourself. Face challenges with courage, maintain calm under pressure, live with integrity, and embrace the changes that life brings. If you watched until the end, comment to the end to show your commitment to this transformation. Your participation is important to us, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. This way, you won't miss any new content and will help us continue sharing inspiring messages that can transform lives. Together, we can build a stronger and more resilient community. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you soon, Stoic.